Team deathmatch. EXO online. Eliminate the enemies.
What's going on YouTube? This is Too Much for TV 410 coming at you with a YouTube commentary playing some advanced warfare. For this video I'm going to be using actually two weapons. I'm using the Overkill wildcard because I'm using is the ARX-160 as well as the HBR-A3. My score street loadout for this game is going to be the system hack, the UAV, and the sentry gun. For this video, really, I just have a question for y'all. How long have you been a gamer? I'm just wondering. I'm explaining what I mean when I say a gamer. Basically, I mean, how long have you been playing video games? Me, myself, I've been playing video games since the 80s. I started out, my very first system was the Sega Master System. I had that. Didn't have a lot of games. I had a couple games. One of my games, my all-time favorite game that I had when I had a Sega Master System, that was the game Action Fighter. That was a good game. A lot of people probably don't even know what Action Fighter is. So what I'm going to do for the people that don't know what Action Fighter is, I'm going to actually leave a link in the description with a video from another YouTuber showing what actually Action Fighter is. My system after that, I believe I got the Sega Genesis. Then I had like many variants of the Sega Genesis, not just the Sega Genesis. I also had the Sega CD. Also, another system that I had while I had the Sega Genesis, I had the brick Game Boy. I don't know if people even remember what the heck that is. You have to be really in my age range to even know what the brick Game Boy is, which is the very first Game Boy that had the green screen. All the letters and all the things on the screen was actually black. That was, like I said, that was one of the first Game Boys. And that was what I had. I actually had like I said, the old school Game Boy. Before the Game Boy Advance and before the DS and all that stuff, they had the old school Game Boy. Like I said, then I had the Sega Genesis. Also, I had the Sega CD with that Sega Genesis. After that, I had a PS1. I had that for a long time. Actually, when the PS2 came out, I still had a PS1. PS2, when it came out, it was too expensive for my taste. So I actually waited a while before I even went and got it. Until when it was around the time that GTA 3 came out. When that came out, I was like, oh man, I gotta get me a PS2. I was like, I gotta get one. I said, man, I was like, man, GTA 3 was like one of the biggest games. I was like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like that. It was actually like something totally different from what I was used to. So I was like, man, I gotta get me a PS2. Then I had the PS2 for a while. Got me a nice little collection of games. Before eventually moving on to the PS3, which was another system that it took me a while to move on to, because the PS3 at the time when it first came out was very, very, very expensive. So I was like, I'm probably not getting that. In that no time soon. It's going to definitely have to drop down, way down in price for me to actually get a PS3. But I think I might have got my PS3 maybe a year or two after it came out. Then like I said, a year or two after it came out, I eventually did get a PS3. And I played with my PS3, kept my PS3 for many, many years. Until, it was time for a new system to come out. And then eventually, my wife gave me a surprise. And I was surprised with a PS4, which I currently have. I still have my PS3. I play it from time to time. But my main system that I play is the PS4. So I guess my question to you, YouTube, is how long have you been a gamer? What was your very first system? Also, do you play any other games besides Call of Duty? Me, personally, I play other games besides Call of Duty. I played Injustice, as well as I play some Destiny. And most recently, I brought myself NBA 2K14. I used to play live back in the day, but as you know, live has fell off so far down. Maybe it fell so far down as far as live is concerned. But as far as different games, my main game is Call of Duty. I buy Call of Duty every year when they come out. That's one of, like I said, that's one of my main games that I purchase every year. I get, like I said, I get Call of Duty whenever it comes out. At one point, I did stand in line for Call of Duty. I actually stood in line for Modern Warfare 3. I stood in line, was outside for, I want to say, an hour in the cold. It was a really, really cold night. And I will tell you, that was an experience for a lifetime. I'll tell you what, I won't be doing that no more. I won't be standing out in the cold for no game ever again. Alright, well, YouTube, my video has come to an end. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know, what was your first gaming system? How long have you been a gamer? Alright, YouTube.